A documentary titled Melania arrives in theaters. The studio paid $40 million, with Melania pocketing most of that fee. Brett Ratner, exiled from Hollywood since 2017 after allegedly raping teenagers, directs Melania. Brett's face also appears in Jeffrey Epstein's files, photographed alongside Jean-Luc Brunel, the model scout who died in prison awaiting trial for raping minors. Lucky for Brett, Melania doesn't care. In London, the premiere sells one ticket. The authorized narrative collides with a reality Melania has spent a lifetime obscuring. Her story begins in the industrial town of Sevnica, Yugoslavia. Born Melanija Knavs, her father, Viktor Knavs, was a card-carrying member of the League of Communists. His name appeared in the archives of the Yugoslav secret police under entry number 421269, investigated for tax evasion and smuggling. But the Knavs family prospered, driving Mercedes sedans and vacationing in Europe. Early on, Melania learned the vital lesson that would define her life. Ideology is for the masses. Survival is for those who know how to work the system. Arriving in New York in 1996 at 26 years old, Melanija Knavs became Melanija Knavs, a commercial model. She earned over $20,000 from 10 modeling jobs while on a visitor visa that prohibited paid work. Her crimes and fraudulent visa application mean that in 2026, she could still face detention and deportation to war-torn South Sudan or a Colombian torture prison. In 2001, Melania obtained the EB-1 Einstein visa, reserved for extraordinary people like Nobel laureates and Olympic medalists. Melania's resume consisted of nude and catalog shoots, a cigarette billboard, and a letter from her boyfriend, Donald Trump. She made the cut. Once secured, she used chain migration to sponsor her parents for citizenship, the system Donald would go on to destroy. They married in 2005. In 2011, Melania went on The View to parrot that Barack Obama was not born in the U.S. and demanding to see his birth certificate. At the 2016 RNC, she delivered a speech on values, paragraphs of which were lifted, word for word, from Michelle Obama's 2008 convention address. A staffer took the fall. Melania's union with Donald Trump was governed by a prenuptial agreement that she negotiated at least 4 times. The most significant holdout occurred in 2017. Melania did not move to the White House for 5 months, staying in New York with her son. She used her absence as leverage to renegotiate her contract, ensuring Barron would have inheritance rights equal to the older Trump children. In 2023, as Trump's legal judgment swelled to over $438 million, she renegotiated again to shield her own assets. When she finally agreed to move to Washington, she refused to enter the White House until the toilet and shower used by the Obamas were ripped out and replaced. Once inside, she installed a glam room for her 75-minute daily makeup routine and maintained a separate bedroom from Donald. Her energy was spent on a turf war with Ivanka Trump. During the inauguration, Melania helped orchestrate Operation Block Ivanka, plotting camera angles to ensure her stepdaughter's face was obscured during the swearing-in. Stephanie Wolkoff was Melania's best friend for 15 years, but when the press questioned inauguration spending, the White House made Stephanie the fall girl. She begged Melania for a simple statement of defense to clear her name. Melania refused, telling her, "It's politics." So Stephanie started recording her calls with Melania. The tapes captured the real Melania Trump. "I'm working my ass off on the Christmas stuff. Who gives a fuck about the Christmas stuff and decorations? But I need to do it, right?" she vented. "And then I do it, and I say that I'm working on Christmas and planning for the Christmas. And they said, 'Oh, what about the children that they were separated? Give me a fucking break.' Where they were saying anything when Obama did that?" On June 2018, visiting those detained children, she wore a coat that read, "I really don't care, do you?" Melania continued not to care. On January 6, 2021, as rioters stormed the Capitol, hunting lawmakers, Melania Trump was in the East Wing, overseeing a photo shoot of a rug. When her chief of staff texted, asking if she wanted to tweet a condemnation of the violence, Melania replied with a single word, "No." Now, like her husband, Melania has learned how to profit from her first ladyship. She charges hundreds of thousands for political speaking engagements. A Trump super PAC paid her $155,000 for design consulting, picking out tableware. And now, the $40 million documentary serves as her latest cash out. Melania is a successful operator in the Trump orbit. She secured the visa, secured the bag, and secured her distance. From the communist concrete of Sevnica to the gold leaf of Palm Beach, the pattern is unbroken. Secure the asset, maximize the leverage, and never, ever care.